Right, this is, well, I was going to say first cold one. Well, it is the first cold one, although you knocked the bloody camera off my knee then. It's balanced on my knee, by the way. It's but I was going to just get on with it, innit? First cold one, although I did have a cold one for the Sunday roast earlier today. Well, this morning actually. But that's not classed as a cold one, really, is it? No, not the official cold one. This is the official cold one. So anyway, I'm having the cold one. Bloody hell, that's different. That taste. This is a Carlin, by the way, and they've changed the cans now. They've gone to the old black and white ones again. They used to have, it was like blue and black. That's different. Anyway, tastes like real ale or some sort of ale, real ale. Yeah, so basically, obviously, this video, I just want to talk about, well, one or two comments on my Denbigh Mental, my final visit of the Denbigh Mental. Am I covering the mic? No, probably am. Yeah, I've had one or two comments. Oh, why is it the final? This and that. It's come to its end of its shelf life. Well, for me, covering it, I should say. It's come to its end of its shelf life now. You know, I've been filming it, videoing it, inside, outside, daylight, nighttime, for years now. Actually filming it, you know, covering with a video and what have you. But it's as far as I'm concerned now, I will be still doing the updates, you know, as and when anything's going to happen with it. If, as and when, basically, obviously. But as for going in and wandering around and going in the buildings and that was my final visit, and I thought it was good. It was the last day, 2016, the last day on my last visit. I thought it was quite good, that. Like I say, people have said, oh, this and that, I never tire of the place. I never tire of the place. But as for going in and filming it and coverage and what have you, as far as I'm concerned, it's come to, you know, it's the end of its use by date, shall we say. You know, it's people like I actually remember the place when it was open. It was up and running. You know, we used to go in there when we were kids and all that. It was actually a running open hospital and all that, you know. But obviously didn't have video cameras and things like that in them days. Could you imagine it? I have got some old Super 8 footage of, and I've got it on, I think it's on this channel, as we went past the actual main entrance. It was actually open. It was an up and running open hospital, and that was in, when was that? It would be the old Super 8 days I'm talking about now, perhaps 81, 82, something like that. But I remember it, pristine, the gardens, pristine, absolutely. You know, when you see it now, you wander around it now, you see the condition of it. It was absolutely immaculate, them grounds. You go through the front gates and you go down, you know, the drive to the, on either side there wasn't a blade of grass, there wasn't a weed, it was immaculate. It was absolutely fantastic, the grounds of the hospital when it was open. Absolutely amazing. But like I say, we used to cycle through, we used to walk through, and we used to cycle through. We used to come from Denbigh, and I've mentioned it in a few videos, to get to the pavilion, the rugby cricket pavilion, which is the other side of the mental, and you can go that way or straight through the mental itself, and that's the way we used to go. It's the entrance. Well, it wasn't an entrance; it was just an opening, and it passed the nurse's home straight down to the silos where the big chimney was. The big chimney's not there now. And just round the corner, dropped down, round past the canteen, and then down the slope. There was no gates or nothing like that. You know, obviously there's security fencing and that there now. That wasn't there. And then we used to turn right and drop down into the pavilion. And that's where we used to play when we were kids. Absolutely pristine. Oh, we used to nick the apples and all that. We used to go up to the chapel as well. The orchard. I talked about the orchard. That's where we used to nick the apples. And then we used to just pop up the road on the old heating pipes. There was a bit like the insulation. I've talked about this in a few videos, but I'm just reminiscing. Why not, innit? Where the old heating pipe, the metal was exposed and it was red hot. You couldn't touch it, couldn't put your finger on it. But what we used to do is cut the apples in half and put it on the pipe. And as soon as you put it on the pipe, it used to sizzle. I could smell it now. Smell the apple. And that's what we used to do. We used to cook the apples and eat them. They weren't very nice, but that's what we used to do. It's just up the road from the orchard, which is not there now. Just more or less in front of the nurse's home. But yeah, we saw the old crab apples and all that. But yeah, like I say, as for filming it now, going in the grounds and that, that's my last visit, last ever time I will be entering the grounds, unless there's some, like, get talking with Elwyn or whatever, and he says, oh, come and have a look at this and whatever, and I go in with him. You know, it could be something like that, but I won't be entering the grounds. And I thought it was very fitting, the very last day of the year, last day of the year, my last visit, and you probably get on with it. But you know, it's very, it brings back a lot of memories for me. That place, a lot of memories. Not only me, I tell you, big part of for the people of Denbigh and all that. But like I say, I remember when that place was up and running, when it was pristine, absolutely. You know, there'd be and I'll go, reminiscing again. I was the only one that witnessed a patient fall into his death, and I can see it now. Shut my eyes, and I can see him now in his dressing gown, his pajamas, slippers he had on, and he had a shaved head, just like moi. We used to do the taxis and all that in them days, and pulled up, and it was my mother that went in. I used to jump in. I used to just for the ride, you're going to the mental, pick someone up, yeah, or can I come, I was there I was in the front seat, and my mother went in, to see who was, the fare or whatever, and he came out and he stood on the top of them steps, and he looked round, he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he went to walk down the steps, the front steps of the mental. Bang! He just fell. Didn't put his hands out, nothing, and he bang, and he was just still, just did not move, and I was like that. I would be, I don't know, 8, 7, 8, something like that, 8 years of age, something like that. And I was there looking. I thought, it's just something, And then someone came out and and then next to it, there's a big crowd around him. They taking him away, and the next day I was told that he was dead. He died as soon as he hit that. As soon as he hit them steps, he was dead, and I was the only one that witnessed it, and I can see it now. shut my eyes, and I can see him standing there now. Something like that you do not forget. So yeah, anyway, like I say, basically, I will not now be entering the grounds or doing any, wandering around, because it's not only that, it's dangerous now. God, the place, I called in there, like I say, obviously, basically, and like I said, basically, obviously, the last day of the last year, obviously, basically, it's even worse. It's a hell of a state there now. It's really bad. Absolutely, it's treacherous. Someone's going to get killed there, and there was a fire there, apparently. What the hell there is to burn there, I don't know, but it's a death trap there now, absolute death trap. So yeah, but I will be doing the updates, not on this channel, it'll be on DENBIGHVIDS. So keep your eye out on DENBIGHVIDS. But as for going in the grounds and wandering around and all that, for me, the time as it's the end of the shelf life, shall we say. But yeah, it's good memories and what have you. But like I say, I will be doing the updates. Of course, I'll be keeping my eye on the place. So yeah, watch this. Well, not watch this space. Watch the space on DENBIGHVIDS. Anyway, I'm going. See you in the next one.